This is the mayor of my small town, and I invited him to watch me pressure wash. I've been pressure washing for about 13 years now. Kinda got used to my phone ringing on its own as my name got passed around. And then when one of my large corporate customers put a halt on spending, back to networking we go. And I thought to myself, you know what? Why not start with the mayor? It was easy. I hopped on the city's website, filled out a form, a couple emails back and forth, and we were set. And I had the perfect job to bring him out to. I was cleaning the local library. I'm here on site at the library. And now I'm gonna work my way across the library, top down. So what do we got? We got mildew, we got lichen starting to form, and there's some algae as well. So we're gonna put a bleach solution on this, and the goal is to get it back to where it is on the edges here. I went to the library, got all my equipment set up. I brought all my cool tools out to kind of show the mayor how awesome I am. And then I started cleaning. You can see it's already lightening it up, killing the lichen, working on the mildew and mold. Give it about 5-10 minutes or so. It's a lot cleaner now compared to what it was before. Do a little test spot here with some bleach. I'm gonna put some in this pump-up sprayer here, and then I also have an attachment for my pressure washer. Put directly into the container with some soap, and that will allow me to do large surface area pretty quickly. Let's see how it comes up. It's turning brown. I think it's ready to be pressure washed off. Now it would be fun to just use the gun. But I got a lot of surface area to cover here, so I'm just gonna use the surface head to do it all. Here we go. Valve on. Did a house wash solution, take care of the organics. Now I'm assuming there's some sort of rust. Nope. Metal in these planters. So we're going to apply some acid to clean it up. A few applications of some acidic detergent, and it's lifted 90+% of all that metal staining out of there. And after a few hours, the mayor showed up. I explained to him my equipment, what I'm all about, showed him a lot of the products I use and all the different tools, and then I did a demonstration removing some penis graffiti. Chemistry do the work. I got it about maybe 80%. When the surface is wet, you can see deeper into the material, and it dries and lightens up. I always tell customers 80%. No worries, I appreciate yourself. Good enough. Once it dries, you're going to walk past that and never know it was there. This is not the first time I've met the mayor of my city. I actually met the previous mayor doing the exact same thing. Okay, we're here today on site. We got a demo tomorrow with the mayor to take off this tag. So we're just doing a little prep, and I'm gonna test out the equipment, make sure everything's good for tomorrow morning. I had just bought a really big vacuum so I could do something called wash water reclamation, where I pressure wash and I suck up all the water at once. It's great. It allows me to make sure I'm not polluting. Just had a demo in theory with the mayor and some city staff. Just trying to show off the equipment, except we've got. Trying to pressure wash in the wintertime is exactly as much fun as you'd expect. One section of my valves here that's frozen solid, so I'm trying to thaw it out. So there I am, frantically trying to thaw out this valve with a hairdryer in my trailer in the minutes before everyone's set to arrive, and then I ran out of time. At least I got to explain and show them the equipment, how it works, how we operate, and the theory behind everything. And then I said to them, you know what? let me finish thawing this out once you guys are gone, and I'll send you a video of the process so you can see the results and you can see exactly what I was trying to show. So that's what I did. And because of that meeting with the mayor, I ended up getting in with the city parks department for helping the city staff out with graffiti removal, and I've done about $20,000 worth of work since then. Definitely worth it. I've been on the local news a good handful of times, and I remember the first few times being really, really nervous, nervous to do the same things I can do now with confidence. So I think it comes a bit with, like anything else, practice and experience. Put yourself out there. If you're confident with the service that you're offering and what you're doing, it makes it a lot easier to eliminate at least the stresses with that aspect. There's things like the weather and things like that that you can't control, but take that leap of faith. Definitely worked. You can see spots it's taking it off. I need my cameraman to help apply it in front, and I'll pressure wash it off because the timing on this product is critical. But negative 15 degrees Celsius graffiti removal, we're still capable of doing it. Get 80 to 90% reduction. I've always had a mindset of trying to do something no one else has done before. Originally, I started off this business removing chewing gum litter. And people are like, what do you mean remove? I remove chewing gum for a living. And I would say that to people and they'd be very confused. And that's kind of how I started the business. So right from the get-go, it was always a different sort of service. I wanted to be different. I wanted to offer something no one else did. If you've got a great idea that you're excited about, you can kind of push through and get to a point where you're confident to show it off. The point of this video isn't about me meeting the mayor or even about the pressure washing. It's about you. It's about who you can reach out to. Who's gonna know you next week that doesn't know who you are today? I mean, the worst thing they can say is no, and guess what? It's not much different than where you are right now. Just thinking about that now, it's been a long journey and a long road, but if I can do it, you definitely can. So if you like this kind of stuff, definitely check out this video where I use my hot pressure washer to melt some ice. Thanks, consider subscribing. Cheers.